It is about 5:59 a.m. I have to get up to make my way 40 minutes down to eat some legendary ramen. I better start.
I was staying in Chuo City in Tokyo, and based on Google Maps calculation, it takes me about an hour or so to get to Matsudo. This is the first time going there. I still have to change trains at Akihabara, and by the time I reached the JR line and out in the open, the sun was already up. I was beginning to worry, am I way too late for this? Especially on a weekend. And as I was walking down Matsudo, I could see in the distance pointing towards it, ran for it, but I was way too late. Damn.
Round 2. Fight!
It's 5 a.m. and the afternoon is me. I'm so tired. But I'm gonna regret if I don't go. Trying to get my act together. Okay, gotta get up.
There's so many things that I learned from the first attempt. I'm going to bring you through a couple of tips while I take you on the scenic train ride with me. Tip 1, never go on the weekend. You are going to fight for a place with every available Japanese who is not working the day shift on the weekend. Tip number 2, always check Tomita-san's personal Twitter account at Tomita Haunted. What happens is sometimes that they run out of stock, or at that point of time they decided to close. So always check before you go. And if you just happen to miss it because your trip is too short and that's the only day, well, too bad for you. Next tip, always be there by 6:30 a.m. I had to leave by 5:30 to make sure that I was there by 6:30 on the weekday to be number 1 in the queue. Tip number 4. Although you're there, you're queuing, nothing really opens for the queue ticket until about 8 or 8:30 a.m. Sometimes they say 7:30, but the earliest you will dine will be at 10:30 a.m. So make sure you're well loaded, you find something to eat before, but not too heavy, and then you get to sit down and enjoy. Persistence really pays off. I was the first, no one was in sight, and I could take a few shots around this very modest looking shop. So you can see it's just a very tiny shop with very few seatings inside, so that's why they have limited seatings every day.
6:30 and it's so cold out here. I think it's about 2 degrees. But I'm first in line for Chuka Soba Tomita. And this is my second attempt after failing the first. Hopefully I get some really good ramen. Maybe just to make it worth it, I'll get 2 bowls. So standard practice, I think the last time I came it was like 7:30. They told me they were sold out on a week, but I'm here back on Tuesday. I'm so tired after coming back from Disney, you guys. I spent I walked about 10 miles yesterday, and it's nuts. Anyway, just hoping that after falling, just hoping that, that they don't pull a fast one on me, or because I didn't really understand Japanese on Twitter, but let's pray for the best and hope I get my ramen. I mean, I made this trip all the way out here already. See you guys soon. Hopefully with ramen.
So about 8 o'clock, a member of staff came out to lead me to this machine, and it's kind of closed right now. You have all these buttons. You select the ramen that you want, and then you pay for it, and you get this ticket. It feels so good to be number 1, guys. The staff would then mark it with your time slot. Mine says 10:30, so I had to go off somewhere, and I went to McDonald's nearby, came back, and saw that people were in line to buy the souvenirs or omiyage. When you enter, you're not allowed to take photos of the place. You're not allowed to also take photos of the staff. They give you this directions in English. And I love how detailed they are. So you're supposed to taste the noodles first, then dip half of the noodles in, and then fully dip it in. So you get to savor every element of the whole set that you're taking in. So I ended up ordering the regular because I didn't really know what to go for. And this is what came with it. There was the dipping broth, the noodles that looked so beautiful and silky and neat, and I was served a glass of water complimentary with it. And as I was filming these 2 pieces of char siu on the side here, I was observing the chefs that were working, and they were so delicate in their preparation with so much detail into it. It made me fall in love with the place even more. But back to the char siu. So I was served 2 beautiful pieces of thick char siu. Not too thick actually, it was just the right size. And it had a little bit of I believe a balsamic dip at the side there, which is just to add a little bit of flavor. I'm going to start with the recommendation, which is just to eat the wheat noodles as it is. The texture, the flavor is amazing. All freshly handmade. You can taste the sweetness of the wheat and the silkiness of the texture. Amazing. Now onward to the half dip. And it goes... Let's taste some of that broth. The broth is so thick. Oh my god, guys, this is so delicious. Now, while all those flavors meld in my mouth, I'm just ready to go all the way. And it goes, let's have a little bit of a reaction cam for this scene. Guys, no wonder they call this place legendary. It totally lives up to its name. This is me enjoying every millisecond of the beautiful sukemen that comes with it. The meat's good. Broth is really, really one of the thickest, heartiest I have ever had in my entire life. Stumped how everything could be so perfect. Silky noodles, thick umami broth. Oh my gosh, guys, just look at that. Signaling the staff after the meal for additional broth to wash it all down, made of dried mackerels and sardines, and it's got this beautiful yuzu taste and makes the whole meal settle down in your stomach really well. Oh my gosh, it's so divine. Am I coming back? Totally yes. I don't care if I have to wake up at 5 a.m. and brave sub-zero temperatures. This is so worth it. Alright guys, that's enough for me talking about amazing sukemen. I really hope you guys get to try this legendary sukemen. Take the time to go there if you're in Tokyo. Hope you found the tips helpful. There's also more videos of my whole glutton adventures in Tokyo. Just click on the playlist or the recommended video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.